All right, welcome back as always. And if this is the first time you're joining us, my name is Justin, also known as Shit Just Works. And today we are going over the patch release notes. So, Riot has released the very first patch updates of the open beta. It's not the first patch they've ever done, they did some with the closed betas as well, but love to see the support this early and this quickly with this game. Strap yourselves in. We're getting through these patch notes. Coming right up. What we got here is straight off of the Legends of Runeterra website. It looks like they've switched everything over to say open beta. So this is patch 0.8.3. I know, right? Usually anything that's in beta gets a patch that is sub 1, so that's very typical. So without further ado, we'll jump right into it. In the very beginning here, basically what they're mentioning is what their plan is for the patches up until the release of the game. So obviously the release of the game is going to be 1.0. They did mention that they're going to have the next one be 0.9. So that's going to be the bigger patch. So that's the next thing I want to mention here. Firstly, the fact that they're even already releasing a patch like this is insane. I've had 2 weekly vaults. It's been like not even 2 weeks. I think it's been like 13 days or something technically since the open beta came out. And we already have a patch. Listen, I've played a lot of card games and oh my god, that is great. I have not seen anywhere close to that amount of support for other card games. Now, what I will say, a lot of other card games, you know, at the very beginning release, during beta and alpha and stuff like that, they have a lot more hype, so there's a little bit more communication. I will definitely be keeping an eye on Riot to see how this kind of holds up in them giving as much support for the game as they currently are. But what they did say is to expect something like this every 2 weeks. So basically, every 2 weeks we're going to be getting a patch update. So this week in particular is a smaller update, and we'll go through it in a second. You'll see it's very small. There's no card changes, anything like that. The second patch, which will be 2 weeks from now, is actually going to be the bigger patch, likely with card updates, etc., etc. So that's going to kind of be their schedule, small, big, and I love that, honestly. That means we're getting one good patch a month that's going to have card updates and tweaks to make sure that there's no meta breaking cards that are running rampant. So beyond the timing of their patch releases, the first thing you can see here is actually the XP systems, and it's awesome that they're already kind of looking into this. There's been a lot of feedback that I've seen in various places about the XP system. I personally think it's pretty good. I know there's some concern about kind of banking shards and wild cards and stuff like that for the next set, which I'll probably do an entire other video on. But it's good to see that they're just giving a nod to XP systems, that they are going to be watching it. So again, good on Riot to being a little proactive and just letting everybody know what they're looking at and what they're going to be, you know, careful with moving forward. Probably the biggest part of this entire update is the boards and guardians. It's like I said, it's not really a big update. We got Basilisk, which is basically, I don't know, like a crocodile looking thing. I don't know. Silverwing and Gloomtooth. Silverwing and Gloomtooth obviously look to be the cooler, you know, funner guardians here. Honestly, I love Silverwing with the glasses. That if they keep doing stuff like that with just like crazy out there, you know, guardians, I think that, I mean, that's going to be the way that they make money with this game, right? I mean, they keep pitching that it's 100% free to play. If they make some weird stuff that you can get as a guardian, like not even, you know, Legends of Runeterra related or Runeterra or League of Legends related, just completely like random. Like, I don't know, like you can get Tom Brady as a guardian or something like that, right? I mean, I just say that because I'm a Pats fan. I live in New England. But just having stupid stuff like that, I think, could really be kind of fun and cool for the game. As far as some of the miscellaneous changes they made, it's a welcome change to change the animation speed on a couple things like Whirling Death and Yasuo's Stun. If they intimidating Roryu with a Yasuo on the field, you're literally just sitting there twiddling your fingers, watching Yasuo go off like, you know, 6 times, because that's how many units you could have. And, you know, meanwhile, you went and grabbed dinner and came back, and you know, Yasuo's still stunning people. So that's very good. Whirling Death, I also did see some feedback on Reddit, actually, that the animation speed was a little bit too slow. and Riot responded on the Reddit. So the fact that I literally saw on Reddit that Whirling Death has a slow animation, and then I saw on Reddit a Riot employee respond and say thanks for the feedback, and then within a week a patch that states that Whirling Death's animation has been sped up, like whoa. So that is awesome. The install is also is cool as well, probably for new players. Most games you play the demo while the remainder of the game is installing, so that's cool. And we have a bunch of bug fixes, which what I like about the bug fixes is that it doesn't seem to really be too gameplay focused. A lot of these are menu based. I mean, obviously it's a big deal that cards that you were purchasing with wild cards weren't necessarily registering correctly. That happened to me a few times. I didn't lose any money or shards or anything because of it. I do know some people were affected like that. So that's definitely a big deal. But there wasn't really any gameplay tweaks or bugs that they had to take care of. And to me, that is awesome. It shows that when they first worked on this game, and obviously in the first closed beta, they took a lot of focus into making sure that the gameplay was clean and smooth and just good overall. So it's awesome to see that the first round of bug fixes does not have a slew of screwed up stuff with gameplay. And that's a wrap. So that's basically what's going on in the Legends of Runeterra world right now. Definitely looking forward to getting a lot more decks made now that I have the second weekly vault under my belt, as well as a whole new slew of cards that I've obtained through just experience and stuff like that. Definitely excited to start laddering up and building some creative decks. So I hope all of you are getting all the cards you want for all the decks you're trying to build. And until next time, everybody stay positive. Peace out.